All right, man. Errol Spence is saying that once again that he don't believe in tune-ups, that he ain't gonna do no tune-up. Uh, let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So he said, I don't believe in tune-ups. Fans want to see me fight the best. Errol Spence. So he says that shout out to Sean now. Don't expect to see Errol Spence Jr. mix it up with the stiff inside the ring anytime soon. So WAWC IBF 147-pound champion from DeSoto, Texas, recently offered encouraging personal manifesto of sorts as it relates to his fighting philosophy. Apparently, it does not involve the tomato cans, ham, and eggers, walkovers, stumbling bums. He said, quote, I don't believe in tuna, Spence told ES News. No, I'm saying they're not in my pedigree fighting someone I know I'm supposed to be, I think, beat. And I know it's a showcase fight. I'm still going to train hard, but not going to train as hard if I'm fighting a top dude with the name, you know what I'm saying? He said, I feel like the fans deserve it too. They don't want to see me fight a bum dude or a showcase fight. They want to see me fight the best of the business. So, um, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, this could be true. But we all know he gave up power control of his career to Mr. Al Heyman. We know that. We know you gave up power of control to Al Heyman. So you can say this all you want to, but then again, if he fight Keith Thurman next, you're gonna have some people that's gonna say Keith Thurman really a tune-up. Let's keep it real. You're gonna have some people right here saying that Keith Thurman really a tune-up. Then you're gonna have some people who diss Keith Thurman for a long time. You're gonna have people who diss Keith Thurman a long time, then they're gonna renege and turn around and try to prop up Keith Thurman and try to tell us how great Keith Thurman is. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to turn around and tell you how good Keith Thurman is. You know, that's exactly what they're gonna turn around and try to do. Then you're gonna have some people say, well, you said this, 2, 3 years ago about Keith Thurman. What's changed now? And it's gonna start a big old war. What prerequisites do Keith Thurman check off that, Terrence Crawford don't? That's gonna be a question. And they're gonna make up some bullshit stuff and some lies, whatever to fit their narrative. You got some guys who just gonna go with the popular opinion. Bruce Vane did a video about that. That's 100% true. You gonna have a lot of these dudes that's gonna go with the popular narrative to help their channel grow. And then when they say something that ain't popular and they speak their mind, they speak some truth, then people don't want to hear that. So when you selling out for money or subscribers, at the end of the day, it's an end game in that. There's an end game. I'm not gonna sell out for no access to be next to no sweaty, shirtless niggas, man. Come on. See, we talking about selling out. There better be some big bills involved. You tell me being around a bunch of dudes, right? I better get some game on investment and how I triple and double and be a millionaire or something like that. That's what you're looking for, you know. But at the end of the day, if this is the case, then make the Crawford fight happen. If you want to go around here and you want to fight the best in the business, make the Crawford fight happen. That's what we asked, and make the Crawford fight happen. We ain't asked for too much. That's all we want to see. You know, Sean Porter made it happen. He said, I ain't fighting nobody. I ain't fighting nobody if it ain't. He said, I ain't fighting nobody if it ain't Terrence Crawford. So that's what I mean. That's just he got to do with you about fighting the biggest and the best in the business. Don't turn. Don't sit here and sell us no lies and no lies. I want to fight the best in the business. Then you turn around and fight Keith Thurman. Now, if you say I want to fight the best on the side of PBC side of the street, then I think a lot of people could be like, okay, cool. I think if PBC went out there and said we just gonna have our own league like UFC, we're gonna fight each other, I think a lot of people will be okay with it, especially if they producing the best fights on their side of the street. But don't get out here and just continue to lie. Well, I want to fight the best in the business. But you know you ain't gonna fight the best in the business, or you're not gonna deliver the fight that we want to see. So why are you out here just steadily perping? That's the question. Why you out here just dishing out lies and telling lies and shit? That's what I don't understand. You lying for no reason. You offering information for no reason. You saying this for no reason. I don't want no tune up. I don't want no showcase fight. Most people think Keith Thurman is a tune up at this point. He almost got dropped by Barrios to the body. That's one of them fights that's high risk, no reward. You beat Keith Thurman, what you get? You don't get a belt. You ain't undisputed. You ain't lineal. Keith Thurman in a position with everything to gain and nothing to lose versus Errol Spence. He don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He not gonna fight Jerron Ennis. He don't want to fight Virgil Ortiz. He don't want to go to 54 and fight nobody. Nigga, it's a retirement cash out for Keith Thurman, or it's a revival of his career. So cash in. You know, so how do this fight benefit? If this the fight they picking, how does it benefit the narrative that you just how does it benefit what you want in boxing? I can't call it a narrative because this says what he want. How does it benefit what you want to accomplish in boxing by fighting Keith Thurman? You said you wanted to be undisputed. You just said here you don't want showcase. You want the best in the business. You don't want to cheat the fans. Your fans can continue to move the finishing line. They can continue to move the pendulum, whatever you want to call it. But we know Keith Thurman is not the best in the business. And some people say he may not be the best on the Showtime PBC side of the street. And most people see him as a tune-up. Most people see Danny Garcia as a tune-up. Of course, they got names and they got big names and all that type of stuff, but a lot of people see them as a tune-up. Word to the mother. Shout out to New York City. You know, Kobe, word to the mother. Most people see them as tune-ups. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. You saying one thing, but your actions not doing what you saying. That's the important thing about it is what people do, not what they say. You know? It's what they do, not what they say. You know? So but now once again, now he might turn around if it might be an outside chance he fight Bud. You can't say shit about it. He said something, he stood on it. Gotta respect it. You know, he said something and stood on it. He fight Bud, then cool. It didn't happen. We wanted to happen. It happened. You know, but if he don't, he turn around and fight Keith Thurman. I'm not gonna argue with or against that Keith Thurman could be a tune-up, but I will tell you, I went live the other day. Somebody said, well, I don't know where you guys get the idea that Thurman and Spence isn't a good fight. No, I never said that. It's a very interesting fight. Still. But I know which way it's gonna go. It's gonna go with Errol Spence beating the shit out of Keith Thurman. The way he was turning his shots over against Ordenis Ugas, I see a knockout. If he still got that snap that he had versus Ugas on his punches, it's a matter of time. Keith Thurman, even if he hurt Errol Spence, he wouldn't. I mean, if Errol Spence just completely melt down, then cool. But if I figure if Barrios can survive in there with Keith Thurman and Josito Lopez can survive in there with Keith Thurman, shit. Why shouldn't Errol Spence if he getting a little bit of trouble with with Keith Thurman, I figure he got the composure to survive. That's how I look at it. I look at him with having the composure to survive. So Keith Thurman ain't no massive finisher. Yeah, he can punch and he can box and all that type of stuff, but he did all that weightlifting training for his last fight with Barrios and still got hurt to the body. Come on, Errol Spence is this vicious body puncher that everybody say he is. Come on. This should be a walk in the park. This should be a walk in the park, in my opinion. So, but yeah, like he's saying one thing, but then again, everything in boxing is opinionated damn near. Even a knockout could be opinionated. Some people feel like Jack Reese should have waved off the knockout with Tyson Fury in the first fight. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Boxing Moves playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. We everywhere. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Appreciate y'all following me on social media. Link tree, the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.